Hi there everyone and welcome once again to the TrainAid HQ. My name is Nick and in today's video we are going to be looking at the Level 5 Diploma in Education and Training, and we are going to be looking at your teaching evidence portfolio. This is video number 3 and we are going to be looking at the schemes of work criteria. Once again, please do like the video and also subscribe to the YouTube channel to receive the latest updates and alerts from the team here at TrainAid. In terms of criteria number 3, we are looking at the schemes of work. In order to pass this criteria, you need to submit a minimum of 1 scheme of work demonstrating 100 hours of planning and teaching practice. We are going to be looking at the scheme of work in more detail in this video. You may wish to submit more schemes of work if you teach more than one subject. You can, of course, create your own scheme of work. That's absolutely fine, as long as you put dates and timings onto your schemes of work and make it clear that you have planned 100 hours of teaching practice. That's very important. So of course, schemes of work can be created by you. Okay, you can use your own organisation scheme of work. You might already have these within your organisation. If so, fantastic. You can submit your own organisations, or you can use the TrainAid template in order to plan and complete your very own scheme of work for your course. For more information about schemes of work, please do have a look within the textbook. Page 161 to 166 gives you lots of information about a scheme of work if you're new to this criteria and concept. So we are going to have a look a little bit more about what is a scheme of work and what information should be on a scheme of work. So a scheme of work is a working document, okay? So it's there in order to help you, the teacher or trainer, to plan your lessons, okay? So as we know, if you're teaching on a course, it should have a clear beginning, a middle, and also an end. And a scheme of work helps you to do that. You have your syllabus, which is the big picture, and then your scheme of work breaks down that syllabus into manageable chunks. So you have a clear sort of goal and then also an end in sight as well. So it enables you to structure your course or qualification, but it is a working document. You can, of course, make changes along the way. So of course you might speed up your teaching, you might slow it down depending on the group that you are teaching. Here we have a blank template of a scheme of work, and as we can see, some of the information we have here is the teacher, the dates of the course, the location, the aim of the session or qualification as well. So having the aims and objectives there is important. You also have the dates of lessons. As you can see, these are in rows, so there'll be different lesson dates. You could have it day by day or week by week, depending on your course, and it gives you some basic information about the session title and the learning outcome, the required resources and activities as well, the assessment method used as well, and any sort of remarks or reminders that a teacher needs to be aware of. These could be perhaps reminders about course hand-in dates, or the teacher should give homework to learners, for example. So remarks or reminders are there for the teacher. But the schemes of work, of course, can be created by you, the teacher, and it can be presented in your own style. So do find out what works for you. In regards to Level 5 Diploma, you have to show us 100 hours of planning. You can perhaps use this template or your own organisations, and here is some of the key information that you can consider. Just as a reminder, you might work with a number of teachers on your course or qualification, so you can collaborate, you can of course work together on a scheme of work, and you can of course perhaps repeat lessons as well. That's absolutely fine, okay? If you are repeating lessons, do put the dates in there, and that will of course take off your 100 teaching hours. Okay, In terms of the actual scheme of work, in terms of how it should be presented, you could use an Excel spreadsheet, a Word document, also a PDF file as well. I quite like Excel spreadsheets, as you can make changes to your schemes of work, and you can of course show your manager how you are delivering courses, where you're at with a course or qualification. So I like to think that a scheme of work is key and easy to change if it's in an Excel spreadsheet, of course. Where should an Excel spreadsheet be held? Ideally centrally within the organisation. That way, of course, you and other staff members can access the schemes of work. Very important if you're collaborating on the same course with another colleague, for example. And once again, you can of course submit your own style of schemes of work. Here we have an example. So this is a scheme of work that I created as one of the courses we deliver here at TrainAid. It's the Level 4 Certificate in Education and Training. As you can see, we have a good basic overview of the course and the requirements. So this course is a teaching course which we deliver online and of course in person. We have the dates, we also have the unit information, the required resources and activities. So that column is quite important, so you can see what resources you're using, perhaps day by day, lesson by lesson. It's quite good to have a variety as a teacher as well. So having different resources is going to keep your learners' enthusiasm and motivation during your course. Very important if you're teaching perhaps a longer course, perhaps 6 months to a year. So a wide variety of resources is quite key there. As we can see, as we go over the page, we have the different course deadlines. We also have, for example, day 7, that's a workshop. And there's also reminders as well for myself, the teacher, to inform the class of perhaps any potential deadlines as well. In regard to your qualification, the level 5, the scheme of work could be perhaps 2 pages long. It could be more detailed than that. It does very much depend on your course or qualification. So providing a scheme of work which is 2-3 pages, as long as it's got timings and key dates, that is absolutely fine. So once again, you can use the blank template, the examples, of course, or your very own organisations there. So in terms of the summary of this section, 100 hours of teaching practice. So think about your dates there. You can of course use any type of format to present this, an Excel spreadsheet, a Word document, PDF file. And also as a reminder, you can of course collaborate with staff members. You could save yourself some work here for this criteria. If you already have schemes of work within your organisation that you teach on, of course, you can teach that. So thank you very much for watching video number 3 on our schemes of work. So once again, just as a reminder, the marking team do it 5 working days, but you can submit your schemes of work to be reviewed as many times as you wish. If you do have any questions, get in contact with us. We also have a contact number, an office team, and our team email as well. Once again, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this criteria is nice and clear. Any questions, please get in touch. Thank you very much. And once again, do like the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel to receive the latest updates and alerts from the team. Bye for now.